This is Copycast, where we highlight actors copied from one series to another, or in this case from one role to another within the same series. Maybe I need to change this tagline. Mortal Kombat has a long history of reused actors, going back to the very first game. Daniel Pesina was the performance capture actor for Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Smoke, and Noob Saibot in the first 2 games. Ho Sung Pak played Liu Kang in those games, and Shang Tsung in the first. Richard DeVizio portrayed Kano in MK1 and 3, Baraka in MK2, Kabal and Noob Saibot in MK3, and Quan Chi in Mythologies. Caitlin Zamiar portrayed Kitana, Melina, and Jade in MK2. Becky Gable took over those roles for Ultimate MK3, along with Chameleon in MK Trilogy. Sal DeVita portrayed Nightwolf, Sector, Cyrax, and Cybersmoke in MK3, and Scorpion in Mythologies. John Turk played Sub-Zero and Shang Tsung in MK3, Scorpion, Reptile, Rain, Ermac, Noob Saibot, Ninja Smoke, and Mask Sub-Zero in UMK3, Chameleon in Trilogy, and Sub-Zero in Mythologies. Kerry-Ann Hoskins portrayed Sonya in MK3, and Kia in Mythologies. Anthony Marquez performed Kung Lao in MK2 and 3, and Fujin in Mythologies. Even the movies got in on this, with JJ Perry taking over as Scorpion for Annihilation, along with playing Cyrax, then going on to play opposite Scorpion's original film actor as Sub-Zero in MK Conquest. And Sub-Zero's Annihilation actor, Keith Cook, was Reptile in the prior film. Conquest also cast Jeff Meek as both Raiden and Shao Kahn. And even the 2021 film got in on this, casting Louis Tan as Cole Young after he previously portrayed Kung Jin in the cancelled MK Generations. As for voice acting, even this goes back to the very beginning. Ed Boon is known for voicing Scorpion's iconic "Get over here!" in every game, but he was also the voice of the MK1 announcer, Shang Tsung.
Fatality.
He also voices Jax's "Gotcha!" and was also the voice of several characters in MK4, including Scorpion, Raiden, and Johnny Cage.
You will pay for the massacre of my clan and family.
Our battle with Shinnok's forces is over. I must move on to my new position as an Elder God.
I mean, let's get real here, huh? When am I gonna get some real competition?
Wrong, Jarek. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
Fellow co-creator John Tobias also performed voices in MK4, Liu Kang, Shinnok, and Sub-Zero.
The war is over. I've once again defended my title as champion of Mortal Kombat and defended the realm of Earth.
Fool!
The battle is finished. Your quest for vengeance is over, Scorpion.
MK4 also cast John Hay as Jarek, who was also the original voice of Raiden.
Never!
The same game also featured Leah Montelongo as Tanya, who had previously performed Sindel in MK3 and Serena in Mythologies.
Take me with you. I've waited an eternity to escape.
Follow me, Liu Kang. Raiden has asked that I lead you to him.
Serena's master Quan Chi was played in MK4 by Herman Sanchez, who was also Goro and the announcer. He would continue to play Quan Chi up to Armageddon.
Well done, Sub-Zero. Like your brother before you, you have served my purposes well. War has been waged in this realm for too long. We must bring it to an end. Fatality.
And that is why we must put our differences aside and join forces.
Armageddon's final boss, Blaze, was voiced by Simeon Norfleet, who is also Scorpion in the same game, and Jax in Shaolin Monks.
I have to keep going. I've been sent from Earth to rescue Sonya.
I am Scorpion. I seek revenge. Now face me in Mortal Kombat!
Armageddon's other antagonist, Dagon, was voiced by Tom Taylorson, who played Reptile and Orin in the same game.
Excellent. I must make preparations. See that my brother never leaves this stronghold alive.
I am Reptile, and I do not answer to you. Fight!
I don't know the details of this quest. I was charged only with hiding you in Earthrealm and awakening you when the time came. That time is now.
M1K's female Orin is voiced by Courtney Taylor, who is also Janet Cage, the Kalima and Chameleon in M1K, and Kira in Snowblind.
Before Havoc destroyed my reality, I was beloved by gods.
Here's Janet!
You and Sub-Zero won't earn the Empress's mercy. Once set, her mind doesn't change.
Cobra! Cabal, look at this. It's all fresh.
You will be skinned alive and fed to Kataravala.
The Kalima's master, Kataravala, fittingly shares his voice, Jacob Craner, with Havoc.
You defile my temple. Now you die.
Anarchy is order. Government is war.
Havoc's original voice in Deception was provided by Paul St. Peter, who was Hotaru and Nightwolf in the same game, the narrator for DC Universe's arcade endings, and Taven and Karo in Armageddon.
How could I teach you the way of chaos if there was an agreement, a structure to the lesson?
Congratulations. You are now an honorary member of the Satan Guardsmen. I must ask you to leave this place before your evil taint defiles the sanctity of these grounds. Though Dark Khan was defeated, his consciousness lived on.
I have been enslaved here by Dagon. He uses me to teleport his clan anywhere in the realms.
Obligation? The quest destroyed my family. Explain to me why I should care.
Taven's protagonist's predecessor, Shujinko, was voiced by Max Crawford, who also voiced Onaga, Shang Tsung in Deception and Shaolin Monks, and performed Shang Tsung's grunts for DCU.
My name is Shujinko. I too am a member of the White Lotus.
I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods.
I am Onaga, the Dragon King of Outworld and soon-to-be ruler of all that exists.
I search for experienced fighters to take part in a competition.
Onaga's host, Reptile, is voiced in M1K by Andrew Morgado, who was also Collector in MK11.
Outworld is in chaos, Excellency. If you're not Zaterran, what are you? My kind are Saurians.
Reptile's previous voice was Steve Bloom, who voiced Bo Rai Cho alongside him in MKX, Kuai Liang from Then to Onslaught, Baraka from 11 to Now, Marcon in 1, and Bi-Han in Scorpion's Revenge.
You will know the chill of death. Kotal Khan demands your death.
May our combat please the Elder Gods.
I shall feast on your flesh. Give me one good reason to spare your life.
You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had.
You dishonor this tournament.
Bi-Han's voice in MK11 and Onslaught was Sean Chiplock, who also voiced Charon.
Tundra, how you have grown.
Battleships. My ferries cannot fight a war.
Bi-Han's previous voice in MK9 was Jameson Price, who is also the announcer for 9 to 11, Ermac since MKX, King Jared, and the Chaos Preacher.
Feel death's cold embrace.
Fatality! We are a vessel for an army.
This body was created from the living forest's souls.
All that your body craves is holy.
Ermac's previous voice in MK9 was Michael McConaughey, who also voiced Kano from DCU to X, a Guardian of the Universe in DCU, and an Elder God in MK9.
We are many, you are but one.
My turn. This is a foolish waste of valuable time.
Shao Kahn has not violated the rules of Mortal Kombat.
Defenders of the Realm Ermac was voiced by Clancy Brown, who primarily played Raiden there.
Well done, Ruby. The Emperor will be pleased.
Much has changed since the last Mortal Kombat tournament. Dark forces of Outworld have begun invading the Earthrealm.
The same show featured Ron Perlman as Curtis Stryker and Scorpion.
Wild animals have no business being pets.
Everyone knows those creatures carry all sorts of diseases.
I call forth souls of darkness, the dishonored dead.
MK11 and Onslaught Scorpions were voiced by Ron Ewan, who also played him in the cancelled MK Generations and voiced Kuai Liang in Snowblind.
You will burn, Bi-Han. I finally realized there's no honor in standing by while the world is destroyed around you.
A female Scorpion appears in M1K, voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, better known as Cetrion.
We have fought in every timeline.
Scorpion's longest standing actor, aside from Ed Boon, is Patrick Seitz, who voiced him from DCU to X and in Legends. Alongside Scorpion, he voiced Deathstroke, Shao Kahn, and Dark Khan in DCU.
You betrayed me, Quan Chi. You want me to assault an enemy base with him? I am Shao Kahn, and you will bow to me! You will fight!
Khan was played in MK9 by Bob Carter, who also played Baraka there.
I am Shao Kahn. You suck.
That is no toy. It belongs to Shang Tsung.
Legends Shao Kahn is voiced by Fred Tattershaw, who is also the Demon Torturer in Scorpion's Revenge, and Tor and Tremor in MKX.
You are a fool, Raiden. Before this is over, you will beg for your godhood back. You feel pain, though you can no longer perish. The Dream Realm changed me, Kano. I'm leaving the Black Dragon.
Since MK11, Game Shao is Ikamari, who is also male Cyrax since MK11, and Jackson the One Being in Legends.
The mighty Shao Kahn will break you. We act to secure the Lin Kuei's glory in the new era.
I'd kiss you, but your boyfriend might get jealous.
Let the unmaking begin.
Shao's successor, Kotal, is played by Phil Lamar, who also took on the roles of Geras and Steven in M1K, and Brian Van Jones in Cage Match.
Is this how you greet an emperor? Your Chronica lives and still reigns as keeper of time.
Have to meet with the editors. Martian will call you.
I have $1 million coming from Nigeria. Nigeria, Johnny.
Geras' original voice was Dave B. Mitchell, who is MK11 Sector, and Legends Sector, Raiden, and Kintaro.
I serve Chronica, and her alone. The Cyber Lin Kuei will usher in Chronica's new era.
We have prepared for this moment for a long time. I chose you for a reason, Liu Kang.
The tiny humans wish to surrender. Tell him no, so that we may crush them!
Kintaro's MK9 voice was Rasan Orange, who was also Cyrax in the game.
Humans, less ugly when they burn.
Safety's disabled. Combat mode engaged.
Legends Cyrax is Art Butler, who is also Legends Shang Tsung.
Resistance will be met with extreme force.
Your warriors have made it further than I would have thought.
Another Shang who shared a voice with a Lin Kuei was the Journey Begins version, who, along with Sub-Zero, was voiced by Jim Cummings.
This hold is off limits. No one may enter.
You have been chosen to participate in our great tournament, Mortal Kombat.
MK9 Shang shared his voice with the other cyborg, Sector, both Andrew Kishino.
Your soul is mine. I will show no mercy.
MKX Sector is Vic Chow, who is also Triborg, and has been Kenshi and Goro since then.
Hanzo Hasashi lives. He's your Spectre Scorpion.
I spawned from the Grandmaster's database.
I don't need sight to destroy you.
You're wise to fear me.
Goro's original movie actor was Kevin Michael Richardson, who also voiced him in Legends and played Cabal in Defenders of the Realm.
I saw this Liu Kang in the hall. He'll pose no problem. Soon your weak species will be no more.
We've met before, Sonya Blade. I'm Cabal.
His Goro was first killed by Johnny Cage, who has been played by Andrew Bowen since MKX, where he also played Rain and Smoke.
No beard, so not evil, right?
I was not merely declared a god by befuddled commoners.
Smoke is dead. I am an Ninra.
In M1K, both Smoke and Johnny's friend Adam are voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, who is also Cyber Smoke in Onslaught and Cobra in Snowblind.
We won't rest until the Lin Kuei are broken.
Model LK6T6 online.
The Kalima? They're real? Yeah. Kano is gonna love this.
Legends Smoke is voiced by Matt Mercer, better known as Striker in MK9 and Legends, and also the Cage Match bully and director.
Police brutality coming up!
You're too hard on yourself, Kuai Liang. You are a great fighter.
Aw, little baby's gonna cry!
I mean, Mime the Gap is pretty clever.
MK9 Smoke was Ken Lally, who also voiced Goro and Shinnok in that game.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
I did not expect to fight in this tournament.
Neither Earthrealm nor Outworld can now withstand the Netherrealm's onslaught.
Legends Shinnok is Robin Atkin Downs, who is also Kano in Scorpion's Revenge and Reiko in Battle of the Realms.
Now you realize the pitfalls of being a mercenary. Hello, love.
Nice to see you again.
Lord Raiden, the Chosen One.
Since MKX, Game Shinnok has been Troy Baker, who is also Aaron Black and MKX Fujin.
Elder gods are my enemies. You'd best shut up and draw.
Gonna shoot off that 10-gallon mouth.
Let us take the amulet to the Elder Gods. They might offer counsel.
Since MK11, Fujin is Matt Yang King, who is also Liu Kang in the same games, Legends Kung Lao, and the Concierge in Cage Match.
Are you also vulnerable to darkness? That is my brother's weakness, not mine.
I am Kung Lao, descendant of the great Kung Lao.
Sir, the Magical Mansion is a members-only establishment.
Since MK11, Game Kung Lao is Sunil Malhotra, who also voiced the Great Kung Lao.
The world only needs one of me.
Where did you... Who are you?
Kung Lao's nemesis Goro and mentor Raiden shared the voice of Ron Feinberg in The Journey Begins.
Mortal Kombat doesn't mean death, but life. Mortal men and women competing for what they believe in.
Attack!
This animated short also saw the debut of Jennifer Hale as Sonya Blade. She would return to voice Tanya in MKX 2 decades later, making her the second actress to voice both characters named after Ed Boon's sisters. She also voiced Kronika in both MK11 and 1.
Lieutenant Sonya Blade, Special Forces. We got a tip a wanted man was going to be on the ship.
My family respected you, Kitana.
I had intended to leave your destiny intact, Liu Kang, until Raiden went and made you immortal. I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung.
Beth Malusky also voiced the former two in Shaolin Monks and Deception respectively.
This isn't right! We defeated you! I am Tanya. Do you have business with the Emperor Shao Kahn?
Her successor as Sonya was Christine Rios for Armageddon, where she also voiced Frost and Kira.
I'm Sonya Blade of the Earthrealm Special Forces. You've got some explaining to do.
I am Frost. Where... Sub-Zero!
Cobra, I just got the signal from Cabal. The ambush has begun.
As of Onslaught, Sonya is voiced by Vanessa Marshall, who is also Shiva in 11 and Onslaught.
It's combat time.
Earthrealmers are so weak and fragile.
Shiva's previous voice, Lani Minella, played her and Sindel in MK9, along with an Elder God.
You are pathetic and weak! For the Shokan!
Invasion is not itself a transgression.
Minella's successor as Sindel was Kelly Hu, who also played Devora in X and 11, Frost in X, Li Mei and Madame Bo in 1, and Ashra in Cage Match.
Quan Chi reunited me with my family. He will do the same for you.
We serve a higher purpose. There will be no peace, Scorpion!
If there's one thing I don't miss, it's palace intrigue.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses.
Not Satanists. Disciples of Shinnok.
Her successor as Sindel is Mara Juno, who is also Serena and apparently Christina in M1K.
It has begun. That he's delivered for Natara's Vaternians is all the proof you need.
I did marry Johnny Cage.
I married John Carlton.
Serena was previously voiced by Danielle Nicolay in MKX, where she also played Jackie Briggs.
Yeah, Mom would kill us both if she knew. He's weaker than when I was in his service.
Jackie's father Jax was voiced in her debut by Greg Eagles, where he also voiced Baraka.
I'm too old for this shit. Shao Kahn conquered my realm. I owe him my loyalty.
These two had previously shared a voice in DCU under Dan Washington.
Go get yourself patched up. Meantime, I'll prep the portal for a jump to that space station.
Jax won't save you this time.
The same game saw the debut of Richard Epcar as Raiden and the Joker, roles he would retain up through Injustice 2 and MK11.
Your humor eludes me.
I imagine most things do, Blunder God.
Epcar Joker's Harley Quinn is Tara Strong, who was Farah and Li Mei in MKX.
You remind me of an Earthrealmer who crossed over with us. He also found humor in everything.
Veravex Tor Rex!
Legends Li Mei is voiced by Gray Griffin. Griffin is also Legends Kitana, Satoshi, Johnny's girlfriend, Kia, and the old lady in Cage Match. She also provided the battle grunts for Kitana and Melina in MKX.
I have a counter-proposal. Kneel and pledge allegiance to Shao Kahn.
Papa, the Scorpion, it needs help.
It's all about Johnny Cage. Call me when you grow up. We should have killed you when we had the chance, Ashra.
I don't mind.
The twins' dialogue was voiced by Karen Strassman in 9 and X.
Your souls will soon be free. I will never give up my fight.
Both were succeeded for MK11, Onslaught, and 1 by Kari Walgren.
I am the Empress that Outworld deserves.
But I am the one it needs!
There are already whispers she should replace me as your heir.
The sharing of voice actors by the twins goes back to Shaolin Monks, where Lita Lopez provided their voices.
I will not let you tell my father that he no longer controls me, Melina.
We were given a spell to control her.
And finally, Kitana's best friend Jade is voiced in Battle of the Realms by Emily O'Brien, who is also Lin Kang there.
Kitana, he is obviously mentally unwell. Let me kill him and be done with it.
Tell him he was loved.
And that's just the cases of shared actors I could find. Earlier entries are hard to verify, and the current game's credit structure doesn't help either. So additions and corrections will be in the pinned comment. But there's plenty more to say about MK's voice acting trivia, so look out for some shorts I've got planned in the future. Actually, I wanted to get this one out before I do any more full copycasts involving MK. The video was planned to be made after M1K and Cage Match dropped, but we didn't know who was voicing Homelander, so I held off because Terminator's actor was in the credits with no known role. By the time we knew, Chaos Reigns was just around the corner, so I wound up putting this off for a year in total. Still, best time to release it is today, my and MK's shared birthday. Wish me a happy birthday in the comments or I'll ban you. If you liked this video, why not subscribe and support me on Patreon like these fine people here? If not, then make sure to share it with your enemies so they can suffer along with you. Today's recommended video is Mortal Kombat X Credits MK Trilogy Style by Shar. It's a creative little video that also highlights the shared cast.